My girlfriend is likely going to fail college and I'm feeling like leaving. I feel guilty. It's not like I think she's not meeting my standard, but because of how she's failing. She has no time management skills or ability to set priorities in life. She is very kind, but in the 3 years we've been together, gets taken advantage of for that kindness. I try not to interfere all that often because I don't want to be controlling. I know I can't live her life for her. She's not the worst person I've dated. She treats me well. She takes care of herself. She's cleanly, unlike some people. I feel like I'm crumbling under the weight of supporting her. She overwhelms herself so much. It's as if you have her lifting a bunch of people up while attempting to handle school, and I'm underneath her holding everything up while dealing with own work. We were in the same year in college originally. It's going to be 2 years since I've graduated soon. I love her a lot, but it's getting difficult. She insists on being a therapist for everyone in our friend group and anyone else. She won't focus on herself. I have done everything I can, from writing parts of her papers. She's a literature major, so this is even harder, to driving her back and forth to school so she can sleep on a ride there in the morning. I'm starting to take up more of the chores. I try to gently remind her about her assignments because she forgets those so frequently now. I feel guilty because I don't know how she can function without me at this rate. I'm wondering what I did wrong because she was so dependable when we were friends. It wasn't like this at all. I'm exhausted dealing with this and I don't know what to do or how to handle this. I love this woman. I don't want her to end up hurt, but I can't do this forever. I'm so lost. Relevant comments. This is something you need to sit down and tell her. I know it's hard to have a difficult conversation with people we love, but it's necessary if you want your relationship to work. Tell her everything you've said here and talk about the things she can do to improve if you both are committed to saving your relationship. OP's downvoted response. I don't know how to approach it or set it up. I'm afraid she would take it in the wrong way. I also don't know how to really get the time to do so. She has so much to handle and I need to somehow organize this with everything else in our lives going on. Commenter. I'm sorry for what you both are going through. Did you communicate all this to your girlfriend? I know you feel guilty, but she needs to hear it, and it's a conversation both you need to have. OP's downvoted response. I haven't had a full-on conversation, but I have attempted to tell her in small ways. I'm not sure how well she will take the full conversation about it. I am also stressed regarding the timing. I want her to pass this semester, and having a stressful conversation like this would take up time. Commenter. I mean this in the nicest way possible, but if you do not have time in your relationship to have important conversations, then you don't have much of a relationship. When are date nights? Dinner together? Relaxing together? Any of those times would be good to talk about things. Side note, how does she interact with her family? It sounds like she has people-pleasing tendencies, maybe undiagnosed neurodivergence as well, because her time management and stress levels could be related to masking, which are usually the result of toxic home life and really hard to break out of. As you've learned, people-pleasing in itself is toxic because she lets her own life and her responsibilities to her partner fall to the wayside. If she does not get a reality check soon and make time for her therapy or simply reading self-help books, then she may really struggle to finish her education and take the next steps in life. With or without your help, she's going to keep struggling until you have some difficult conversations. If your need to talk is constantly pushed aside, then there is not much you can do. I'm not a big fan of surprises myself, but if she has good friends around, it may be worth a mini intervention. However, that has to come from a place of love with manageable offers of support. You shouldn't be doing everything to keep her life stable, but you can still offer to help in ways that you find feasible. Wired Abyss here. I definitely think he has to have a sit-down conversation with her and really go over how he's feeling burned out and worried about her future. He really needs to go over that the current situation isn't feasible long term for her and himself, because he wants them both to succeed in the end. And if he cares for her, he really has to stress that he wants to help her, but not into the extent that he is currently. So, how did you like the story? This is the first one I'm reading all entirely myself. Let me know how you liked it. This is just going to be something I'm testing out right now. And yeah, see you next time.